for the Division III matchup between SUNY Canton Kangaroos and the Oswego State Lakers. I'm Chris Brewster. I'll be your play-by-play commentator for tonight, here with my color commentator, Aiden Donnellan. Oswego's coming off a loss last week, currently standing 1-2. The Canton Kangaroos sitting at 0-4 this season so far. The Lakers putting up 62 points per game, and the Kangaroos putting up only 41 points. Aiden, take us through a little bit what we think we're going to see this game.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Lakers are starting out 1-2 against their opponent, which is coming out as 0-4. But, you know, even though the Lakers haven't had the best start, they're just coming off a loss, like you just said, lost to Hilbert 62-61. They only lost that game by 1. Against UW Superior, they lost by 28 points, 77-49. So that wasn't great. But then their other win that they got, they beat Morrisville 77-62. So that's by a good margin. Two players we're definitely going to look out for the Lakers, though. Sydney Ure, number 32, forward senior, standing in at 5'10". And also Ramatulai C, number 22, forward senior. These girls have been racking it up, averaging a ton of points. Against Morrisville, like I just said, they both combined for 54 points and 40 rebounds. Sydney Ure had 27 and 19. C had 27 and 21. So we're definitely going to be looking out for those girls this game. As for the Canton Kangaroos, Autumn Coons, guard, freshman, she's been stepping it up a little. Even though they've been losing by big margins, they've gotten off to a pretty rough start. She's still been coming in, 21 points against Cazenovia, and that was actually their shortest loss by only 9 points. But, yeah, they've definitely come off to a rough start. Canton lost to Cayuga by 25, Hamilton by plus 50, and Coast Guard by just around 45 as well. So the Lakers are definitely the favorite coming into this one, but we'll see how these girls play out and match up.
Indeed. So right off the bat, coming on to the tip-off here very shortly. Joy Culkin looking like a three-point shooter this game.
Yeah, I mean, she's hit a few threes on the season. Actually, 2 games ago, went 3 for 5. So she's definitely their key shooter. We're going to have to try to watch out for her if you're the Lakers team.
Here as we get set for tip-off, number 22, Ramatulai C, going up against, not sure, 32 with the pickup here. Moves it up top. Players getting set. Moves it over to the right side, number 3. Down low, 32 picks it up. Over to the right side, 3 with a fake. Moves in with a shot up. Not quite.
It looks like the Kangaroos are playing a 2-3 zone there, trying to force the Lakers to shoot and not be in their comfort zone going into the middle.
Gina Manning moving into the Lakers zone here. Driving towards the net. Fouled up there by number 5, White, Aaron Gantley. And tell us a little about,
Well, yeah, what I was saying before, the Kangaroos are playing a 2-3 zone. They're trying to force the Lakers to shoot because they're more of an inside team with C and Ure, like we mentioned before.
Lakers moving up into the Canton zone here with a shot for 22. Goes off the front of the rim there.
As you see right there, C was forced to shoot a jumper, and she's more of an inside girl going to the hoop, posting up and stuff like that. So they're forcing her to shoot, getting her out of her comfort zone already.
3-point zone there. 3 with the pickup in the Lakers zone. Moving up the right side there, getting set up in the center. Moves it to 15, Taylor Torshaw. Back up top to number 5, over to number 3. Back to 5, down low. Driving to the hoop, and there it is. Lakers' first point of the game. Almost picked up there. Ball goes out of play. Laker ball here.
Yeah, you know, even though the Lakers are playing a zone, they're going to try to get it to C as much as they can. Like we said before, she's been their leading scorer, one of them. So they're definitely going to try to look inside to her, even though they're playing a zone.
Gantley over there. It's number 3, Raven Encarnacion. Shot from the 3. Does not go. Canton with the pickup here. Bringing it into the zone. Drives to the hoop. Knocked away. Laker ball here.
Yeah, the Kangaroos looking a little sloppy to start. You can see there they had a fast break opportunity, kicked it out of bounds, turnover, Laker ball.
Gantley over to Torsha. Puts it to the middle, shot there. Will not go. Kangaroos coming up the right top there. Driving towards the hoop, goes up, will not go. 3 for the Roos. Joy Culkin picks it up. Takes a shot outside that line. Gantley moving in, over to Torsha. Over to Encarnacion. Back to Gantley. Shot from the 3. Off the rim. Nice shot there.
Yeah, not much intensity yet here from both teams. Only a 2-0 score here from the Lakers. We'll look to see them be a little more aggressive coming up.
St. Andrews over to Culkin there. Up on that right side. Shot not even close there.
That was an air ball right there. Lakers pushing on the break now.
C with a shot. Ball still in bounds there. Manning with the ball. Coming up through the center. Puts a little move on there. Gantley putting some pressure on. Double dribble there.
Yeah, you know, that's the second turnover in a row right there for the Lakers. First to kick out of bounds. I'm sorry, not for the Lakers, for the Kangaroos. First to kick out of bounds there, and then a double dribble. They got to clean up their act a little if they're going to try to stay in this game.
Torsha to Gantley, Gantley to Encarnacion. Up to C, back to 15. Gets it through the 3.
Nothing but net there, wide open because they're trying to block that middle, block it away from C. So leaving a wide open shot for Torsha for 3. Knocking it down.
Kangaroos coming in. Up on that right side again. Puts it in the paint. 15 going to make a move there. Moves it up.
That was 3 seconds in the paint right there, I believe the ref called. That's the 3rd turnover in a row now for the Kangaroos. Only 5-0 though. This league could get out of hand if they keep turning over like that.
Lakers with a much stronger start here than the Kangaroos.
Yeah, well, if you look at the stats too, points per game, I mean, the Kangaroos only averaging 41 a game. Lakers averaging just over 62. So in that category, they're definitely ahead of them. So we'll look to see a lot of that too, especially if these turnovers continue. And as I said, I believe that it's a 5-second call. That is another turnover there by the Kangaroos. That's 4 in a row now. Very sloppy start for them.
Torsha with the ball, moves it over to Sydney Ure. Across to Encarnacion, down to Gantley. Back up top with the 3. Off the rim there. Manning with the ball now. Torsha putting pressure on Manning. Moves it over. Drives towards the hoop. Will not go. Canton with the ball underneath the hoop there. Almost picked up there by 3. Encarnacion. 3-on-2 opportunity here. Fake shot, travel ball there.
Yeah, it looked like C was trying to do a little Euro step there. Took one too many though. Called it a travel on that one. Good call by the referee.
Tough break here for the Lakers. Canton with a good rush. 15 can't get it to go there. C with the ball. Moves it over to Gantley. Over to Torsha. Shot there, goes up. Off the rim there. Canton with the ball, bringing it up. Trying to get past that center line. Manning with the ball on the right side.
Lakers are bringing up the pressure here, playing man-to-man, trying to get on the ball as much as they can. Not letting anything easy. Another fast break opportunity here, though. C to the rim, that's a foul.
Foul there. .433 here left in the first quarter. Oswego up 5-0 over Canton.
I believe
Is that a timeout? I think that's a timeout.
I believe a timeout was called there. Yeah, 5-0 here, Lakers. I mean, honestly, though, the way this game has looked throughout the entire time, you would think the Lakers would be up by a lot more. 4 turnovers, like we just said, for Canton to start it out. But 5-0 start for the Lakers. Taylor Torsha was just coming off hitting a 3. It looks like they're trying to give the Lakers, trying to make them shoot as much as possible, playing a 2-3 zone, trying to make them spread the floor, get it out of C's hands in the middle. They're just trying to really not give them anything easy and force them to score. So, honestly, if you're the Canton coach right now, you can't really be that mad because you're down 5-0, but you're playing very sloppy, and they hit one easy 3. So, if they can just come out with intensity, maybe play some stronger defense, and just try to score buckets as much as they can maybe hang in there. 5-0, I wouldn't be mad if I was that coach right now.
Absolutely right. So, here again, 4:33 left in the first quarter. Oswego Lakers up 5-0 over the Canton Kangaroos. Do you think Canton's going to adjust their offensive pressure here?
I mean, like I said, if they're not going to be making the 3s a lot, I think the 2-3 zone's okay. I know they already hit 1, but until they prove they can really knock them down, like they haven't really proved that in other games, then I think the 2-3 zone is working for now. But if they start hitting these 3s left and right, they're going to have to switch up their defense because that's just – they'll be hitting them all game. See at the line here.
Foul shot. Taking her time here. Goes up. There it goes. There goes the foul shot. Getting set for a second foul shot here. And goes again. So it's a huge thing there to capitalize on those foul shots.
Yeah, I mean, those were nothing but net, too. She's been shooting a good free throw percentage throughout the entire year, too. So they keep fouling her like that, she's not going to miss them. So I think it'd be not the smartest decision to keep fouling her. Just try to make her shoot from the outside, like we said.
Manning with the ball at the top. Picked up by 3. Encarnacion moves it in, drives towards the hoop, goes up for it. Almost there, but not quite.
One more thing I'll add about C, though. Even last game against Hilbert, we said how they lost by 1 point, 62-61. In addition to her being the leading scorer, 20 points and 12 rebounds, too, she actually had 6 for 6 free throws. So those 2 that she just hit right there, it's not a shocker to any of us.
Encarnacion with the shot there. Nothing but net. Nice shot there. Getting set for her second shot. Boom. Nails it again.
Yeah, it's 4 for 4 for the Lakers from the line already. Good start for them from the line, definitely.
Coons moves it up. Canton with a 2-on-1 here. Shot does not go for Canton. From the 3, sails right over the top of the hoop there. Again, Canton with all these opportunities, just not being able to convert, not being able to get one in the basket.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're trying to shoot right off the bat. It looks like they're kind of in a rush. Like you just saw 2 to 3 shots right there and just on that one possession.
Coons with the inbound. Moves it to 3. Joy Culkin. Travel there. Lakers get the ball now.
Yeah, she got a little tangled up in the paint there. Took a few too many steps. Good call by the official there.
3:49 here left in the first quarter. Oswego 9, Canton 0. Moves it over to Encarnacion. All the way across. Gets it up there. Buckets.
Great bounce pass right there. You can see the Lakers' ball movement is key. They just made about 8 passes before putting up a shot. As the Kangaroos, it looks like they're only making 1-2 passes, then throwing something up. The Lakers' ball movement is what's key for them, and it has been for the past few games. Definitely.
Especially in the offensive zone.
Absolutely. They definitely seem a lot more relaxed.
Canton trying to find a player here. Gets it over the head. Coons moving it up. Good pressure here by Torsha. Moves it over to Culkin. Tangled up there.
Jump ball right there. Yeah, you can see there again, it looks like they're just trying to force too much in the middle. Looking like they're too much in a rush. They're running like too fast, scrambling all over the place. Saw a jump ball right there, almost another turnover.
Nice move there by 3. Shot goes up. Will not go, but Joy Culkin here with a foul shot from the courtesy line. The courtesy stripe, I guess, as you'd say.
Yeah. Let's see if she can knock him down.
Canton's first point coming from the foul line. 3:07 here in the first quarter. Off the inside of the rim, does not go.
Good box out there by Morgan Wilanen of the Lakers.
Lakers 11, Kangaroos 1. Up top to Torsha, moves it down to 11, Morgan Wilanen. Up to Torsha. Encarnacion at the 3, makes it, almost makes it off the hoop there, out of bounds. Canton ball.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of good opportunities there. They're going to fall. I mean, they have been falling, so no worries there if you're the Lakers. Getting good shots, that's all you can ask for.
Canton bringing the ball up on that right side. They seem to be a very right side heavy team. Not too much action on the left side here.
No, yeah, even when they're getting it from the left side, they're immediately running back to the right. Definitely favoring it, and that's playing a factor because the Lakers, it makes it a lot more predictable for them on defense.
Picked up by Ure. Up to Gantley. Gantley making a stop. Turnover there. Solo ball here. Goes up by number 5, Autumn Watkins. Encarnacion bringing the ball in. Over to Ure. Goes up. Drills it.
That was almost too easy. It's like she took one dribble from the free throw line and then nobody was there. Easy layup for the Lakers there.
Canton just almost let them walk right in there.
Oh, yeah, they did. That's one of their better players, too, the Lakers. Sydney Ure, number 32, as we mentioned at the beginning. So when you get a girl like that in the paint going to the rim strong, you can't let her get it easy. And you just let her, they kind of just let her walk in on that one.
Yep. Autumn Watkins here on the foul line. Makes it there.
Yeah, Autumn Watkins has actually been one of the key scorers for Canton. Even though they've lost by a pretty substantial amount in their game, she's been stepping it up, had 17 points against Cayuga College.
Goes up.
9 points against Hamilton, but airballed a free throw on that one.
Players making their way back into the Canton end. Gantley moving in. Looks over to Encarnacion. Back to Gantley. Back to Encarnacion. Shot from the 3. Does not go there. Canton picks up the ball. Moving into the Lakers zone. Almost goes out of bounds there. Coons with the ball. Cross court to Watkins. Culkin, excuse me. Shot from the 3, does not go. Lakers with a drive there. Nice drive there, does not go that time. Another solo drive for number 5, Autumn Watkins. Lakers picking up the ball, moving in.
Good look there.
Sydney Ure with the point there. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oswego up 15-2 over Canton.
And, you know, that was a great bounce pass there by Aaron Gantley. You know, like I said before, they're moving the ball around a lot. They're being patient. They're staying relaxed. And except when they're on a fast break, they're looking to run. They seem to be a little more like athletic than the Kangaroos team, so they're trying to run as much as they can on the break. And you saw an easy layup right there for Sydney Ure. Second bucket of the game now.
Wearing them down here in this first quarter. Lots of offensive time for the Lakers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Autumn Coons here with a foul shot. That one goes in. 15-3 is the score. Coons with her second shot here. Gets the second one there too. 15-4 here with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, you know, free throws is the only thing keeping Canton in right now. They got to start looking to score some real baskets.
Torsha to Gantley. Torsha with the ball from the 3. Drills it. You could hear that swish from all the way up here.
Oh, yeah, nothing but net. And that's her second one, too, Taylor Torsha. It's her second 3 of the game. Both were nothing but net. If they keep playing this zone and leaving her open like that, it's not going to be good for the Kangaroos.
Watkins with the ball. Moving outside that 3 line. Drops it to Culkin, who makes a drive towards the hoop. Right over the basket there. Sydney Ure with the ball. Shot from the 3.
Oh!
First quarter buzzer beater there for the Lakers.
And that is her third 3 of the game. Taylor Torsha ends the quarter 21-4. 9 points coming from downtown from Taylor Torsha. Like we just said, they've all been nothing but net, too. What a way to end the quarter for the Lakers.
Oswego 21, Canton 4 here as we get ready to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, just by looking at the score alone, if you haven't even watched the game, Oswego is in complete control. But, you know, Canton has got they've gotten some open looks. I just think they're, like, rushing too much. I said it before. They're not looking to pass it around, like 1 or 2 passes, and they're throwing up a shot. Like you said, they're favoring the right side. They got to just look to work the ball around a little more, be more patient, because, I mean, the Lakers are obviously being relaxed and patient as can be, and look at what it's doing for them. They're getting open shots left and right, now leading 21-4.
Absolutely. Canton looking almost a little frantic in their offensive zone, not being able to get any quality shots off.
Yeah.
The Lakers defense is putting way too much pressure on them.
Yeah, the pressure's getting on them. They're looking pretty sloppy. As we mentioned before, they had a bunch of turnovers early. That got them off to a bad start. And the only thing that's keeping them in right now is the free throws. So they've hit 4 free throws, but they're yet to get a bucket on the board. So they just got to be aggressive, and we'll see what they might have to switch from this zone too, because after 3 threes from Taylor Torsha, I don't know how much longer that can last. Looks like she's on the bench right now, though, I believe.
So as we get underway with the second quarter.
Never mind, there she is, Taylor Torsha.
Torsha moving the ball to Gantley. Gantley over to Sydney Ure. Almost makes it there. Nice opportunity, nice drive.
Nice little up and under move there, just couldn't fall.
There's that right side drive there by the Kangaroos. Culkin picks up the ball. Looks to make a move there on C. Makes her way around, goes up for the shot, does not go. It's just, that's not a very good shot.
It's not. After a fast break there from the Lakers, out of bounds. But yeah, like you just said, not a very good shot. It was kind of isolation ball too. She was kind of just dribbling it around and then shot a ball instead of just passing it around trying to get a good shot.
Torsha with the ball here, looking to make a nice pass, get things started up for the Lakers. 9-12 here in the second quarter. Moves the ball into the paint, up top to 5. Shot from the 3. This little toilet bowl thing there will not go.
Hey, it's all right. It was a good shot. That's her first miss of the game. Can't be mad at that if you're the coach, Sean Pickerton of the Lakers. She's been knocking down all game.
Ball goes out of play there at 8:49. Looks like Canton's going to get this ball here. Moves it in to 5. Watkins picked up by the Lakers here. Sydney Ure tries to make a pass across. Does not go to number 15, Taylor Torsha. Moves it over to number 20, Sierra Fleming. This is her first time in the game today.
Yeah, and she's already making an impact. I mean, you already see her laying body there on the ground. And the Kangaroos are looking more aggressive here to start out too. Diving for a jump ball. You like to see that aggression from the beginning of the second quarter.
Lakers putting a lot of pressure on the Kangaroos here.
Yeah,
So I missed what happened there. What just happened?
I believe there was a foul. I did not see exactly who was on. But like you just said, the Lakers are bringing the pressure full court. I think they're trying to extend this lead big time before half. Trying to get a nice, comfortable lead before going into the second half. There's another turnover.
Here in the second. Over to Gantley. Gantley picks that one up. Drops a little bucket there.
The pressure's definitely kicking in now, yeah.
Big difference than last quarter so far. So much more pressure, so much more intensity.
Absolutely. I think the Lakers may have came out a little overconfident at the beginning, so they played a little relaxed, but now they're just trying to get it going and build this lead as much as they can.
St. Andrews with the ball to Culkin. Picked up by Torsha. Brings the ball into the zone. Nice pass there to Ure. Gets it up for the bucket there. Picked up again. Poor passing by Canton.
And there were 2 buckets in a row there for the Lakers. Yeah, you can tell the Kangaroos look a little tired. I mean, as you can see, the past few buckets for the Lakers there were all fast break points, easy layups. Even there, that was just a lazy, careless pass for a turnover for C to get an easy layup. Yeah, that makes it 27-4. Like you just said, we started off, they had 21 at the end of the first, 6 straight points at the start of the second. It's not looking good for Canton right now.
7:47 here in the second quarter. Oswego up 27-4. Torsha's been on fire tonight.
Yeah.
As well as the rest of her teammates too. Just racking up the points.
Yeah, she's 3 for 4. All of her shots have been threes. They've been pretty open too. But yeah, she's only missed 1, so she's got 9 points right now. And C's been playing her heart out too. I mean, both offensively and defensively. You're seeing her getting a lot of easy buckets in the paint. We even just saw her right there get a nice steal. And even for someone who's 6 foot and plays inside, as a big person player, she's always bringing up the ball too, handling the ball like a guard. It shows how versatile her game is, and that's why we mentioned her as one of the people to look out for this game, because she's done it every game so far, and she's continuing to do it now big time against Canton.
So that poor pass inbound here, very poor pass to begin with. Lakers are making them pay here. Puts it up, almost gets another one right off a poor pass, and it goes. 3 poor passes in a row, I think. The Lakers clearly taking advantage of the Kangaroos' mistakes.
Yeah, no, they're bringing on the pressure big time.
If I were any team in the Division III right now, I would not want to be playing against the Lakers.
Nah, I wouldn't either. And, it's crazy to think, too, because they're coming off 1 and 2 to start off the season. But, I mean, last game, like we said, they only lost by 1. And the other game was pretty close, too, that they lost. So they've been competing in their first 3 times out.
Ken with the ball on the right side, moves it up to Culkin. Culkin makes her way up that right side. Picked up by the Lakers. Strong rush here. Torsha goes up. Moves it over to Ure.
Another fast break.
Up by Fleming. Picked up by Ure. Finally picked up by Canton there. Almost picked off by Gantley there.
That was good hustle there by Ken. You thought it'd be an easy layup there for the Lakers. They got a few opportunities, but good hustle to defense C there, not make it easier for her for a layup.
Culkin moves the ball to Sagan. Ball out of bounds there. Looks like it's going to be a Kangaroos ball. Coons with the ball here. All the way up to the top. Drive here by Manning. Shot from the 3 goes off the rim. Picked up by number 11, Morgan Walainen. Shot from the 3 doesn't go there.
C trying to expand her range there from 3, showing every part of her game. Didn't quite go though. Good look though.
Here's Coons with the ball.
There's
Picked
great
up by
defense
Ure.
again.
Moves it over to Torsha. Easy layup there.
Yeah, I mean, once she got that steal, 2-on-1 there, it's almost impossible to guard, especially when you're coming at like that full speed. Easy layup there for Torsha.
Strong D here by Morgan Walainen. Drive to the paint by Culkin. Goes up. 5:40 here left in the second quarter. Oswego 31, Canton 6.
And I believe that is Canton's first bucket of the game with their first 4 points
think you're right.
being coming off free throws. That definitely not a good sign. Second quarter, 5.5 minutes to go. First bucket of the game. That's not what you want to see if you're the coach of that team.
Coons
Josh
with a
Ward.
shot. Goes off the back of the rim. Manning there just throwing it into Gantley's body. Gantley with a supposedly easy layup there, but picked up by 22C.
Yeah, to be honest, the Kangaroos look gassed here. I mean, there was no one back at all on that. It was just a 2-on-0 break. No one was even like trying to hustle back. They all look pretty tired. Let's hope they don't give up, though. I know it's a big lead that they're down, but you don't want to see them giving up this early.
Ball picked up there by C. Goes up for it. Easy bucket.
There we go again, though. I mean, almost this entire quarter, like every shot besides maybe one jumper or two have been all layups coming off a fast break or just wide open layups coming from a good pass.
Manning with the ball on the right side. Moves it to St. Andrews. St. Andrews with the ball in the paint. Moves it up top to Sagan. Sagan with a shot. Goes off the back of the rim there. Looks like Culkin got whacked in the back of the head, but moves it up to 15. Torsha, shot goes.
Nice little sidestep there from Torsha. We've seen her been shooting threes all game. We haven't really seen her attack the rim like that. That was a nice sidestep move for a nice deuce.
Sagan with the ball. Moving into the paint. Drops it off there to St. Andrews. St. Andrews goes up. Looks like we've got a foul here. So that's going to be St. Andrews, I believe, with the foul shot to give at least a little bit of life here to the Kangaroos.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just give them a breather right here, too. Like I said, they seem like pretty exhausted right now, pretty discouraged. See if they can get them 2 points, build their confidence back up a little.
Patience here on the shot. Goes off the back of the rim. Take this time to get a little breather. Take a sip of water.
Yeah, any rest
Gather
that you
yourself.
get right now is beneficial.
Goes with the shot. Nothing goes there. Torsha with the ball. Moving up the Lakers' right side. Over to C. Lots of movement here. Back to Torsha. Into the paint. Shot goes just shy of the hoop there and goes out of play.
You know, even though seeing the score 37-6 right now, like 3.5 left, the Lakers are playing like the game has just started with the same intensity. They're still passing the ball around, trying to score, get best shots, get the best shot possible. They're showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, it's easy to get complacent once you go up by more than 30 points.
Yeah, exactly. You think most teams would get relaxed? Nah, they're building it up. That's another turnover there.
Ball picked up here by the Lakers. Torsha up top, moves it to Daffler. Moves it down low. So easy to get those points.
Wide open there for a layup.
Canton with a rush here. Two goes up for the shot, doesn't go. I believe that's Encarnacion with the ball. Moves it over to Torsha. Up to Daffler.
You know, I understand that the lead is a bit out of reach right now, being 39-6, but I'm honestly surprised the Kangaroos coach hasn't called a timeout yet. I mean, the Lakers have been on it for like the past few minutes. They've been on fast breaks nonstop, getting easy buckets. At least maybe give your team a breather, try to talk to them a little, calm things down a little, but they're looking like they're just going to keep trying to play.
Yep, so just about 2:40 left here in the first half of this game. Watkins moving in with the ball. Foul here as the Lakers pick up the ball. Get ready to go on the attack again.
Yeah, as we can see right here, the Lakers actually made a few substitutions, it looks like.
A little change of pace for both the Lakers and the Kangaroos, it looks like.
Yeah, Lakers are trying to give some of their starters like C and Sidney a rest, trying to give some of the bench players an opportunity to see what they could do.
Torsha with the ball, over to Daffler, back to Torsha, over to Encarnacion, to number 10, Tatiana Fish. Ball's up, off the rim there. Almost batted out of play by number 11, Morgan Willanen. Picked up here by the Kangaroos. Number 2, Autumn Coombs moving the ball in, up that right side. On that right side again, looking to move into the paint. Up top to the 3. Shot here, just barely hitting the tip of that rim. Shorts are coming in wicked shot.
Yeah,
wicked shy, excuse me.
I mean, like you said, it's a complete different pace for both teams right now. It looks like all the subs are in for both teams. So probably a lot of the bench players are just going to try to shoot as much as they can, try to prove something. With this much of a lead out of range, you got nothing to lose.
Air ball here, picked up by number 3. 1:20 left in the half. Moving across the center line. Making a drive to the hoop, takes a shot. It's that front. Number 2, Coombs, moving it up the right side. Taking her time here, 1 minute left. 39-6. Watkins with the ball, calling out commands to her teammates. Moves the ball down low. Knocked off.
Nice block there by
Knocked off the
Tatiana
hands there.
Fish. Lakers looking to move the other way.
3 with a shot from the 3 line. She hit the net, but not in the way we necessarily wanted to.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was for even Encarnacion. She's usually a pretty good shooter too, but you know, the coach actually just took her out too because it looks like he's trying to give all the starters a rest.
39 seconds here, 39.7 seconds to be exact. Daffler with some pressure on the ball there. Watling putting some more, Gantley, excuse me. Making it hard for Canton to get across that line. And she does just that.
Yeah, Erin Gantley, I believe she just checked back into the game. That was just her, number 5. Great pressure there. I mean, because even when you're up by a lot, 39-6, you don't want to just lay back and not play defense. So you still appreciate that intensity and hustle, even though you're up by a lot. You still got to make the other team play.
It's a lot more fun to play on the offensive side of things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gantley with the ball here. Across to Torsha, back to Gantley. Swatted away by Willanen. Picked up here by the Kangaroos. 5 seconds left to go. Puts a shot down low, ball goes up. As time runs out, Canton unable again to make those baskets. 39 for the Oswego Lakers, 6 for the Canton Kangaroos.
Yeah, you know, not the prettiest of first halves you'd love to see from a basketball game. I mean, for the Lakers standpoint, beautiful, but 39-6. I mean, 6 for any basketball game, honestly, 6 points and a half. That's not something you want. So if I was Coach Josh Ward for Canton, I'd be a little disappointed right now. But I mean, the Lakers. I mean, even going into it, you could see the point spread, rebound spread. They just seem like the much superior team, and they've obviously shown that. If we look at some of the leaders for the game right now, Taylor Torsha, like we said, has been going off. She has 13 points. She had 3 big threes early and had another one for a 4th. C, we mentioned at the beginning of the game as a girl to look out for. She has 12 points on the game. And then Sydney Yer, who's also been a big player, has thrown in 6 as well. For Canton, on the other hand, I mean, they only have 6 points, so there's not much to talk about leader-wise. But Joey Colkin has 3 points. She's leading it for them. But yeah, not the prettiest of halves for Canton. But, I mean, the second half, maybe just try to get a lot of their bench players involved, and we'll see what they could do to maybe compete for a game somewhat.
So as we get ready for the second half of this basketball game, Oswego's up 39-6 over the Canton Kangaroos. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to Oswego, New York at the Max Zeal Gymnasium for the basketball competition between the Oswego State Lakers and the Canton Kangaroos. I'm Chris Brewster, and I'm here with Aiden Donnellan. How we doing?
Yeah, I mean, not the most exciting of games right now. 39-6, Lakers are beating Canton. The leaders for Oswego right now, Taylor Torsha with 13 points. We were mentioning all the first half. She was knocking down threes, had about 4 of them, and they were kind of leaving her open with Canton playing a 2-3 zone, trying to force the Lakers to shoot, trying to get them out of their inside game, but they were definitely hitting from all cylinders from the outside. But in addition to that, Ramatulai C, she has 12 points for the Lakers. She's also been killing it. But yeah, the Lakers just brought out the intensity from the start. They were just composed, they were relaxed, trying to get the best shots possible, and they're just like passing it around constantly, always looking for the best shot possible. But Canton's definitely, I know they're down 39-6, but with their subs in, try to get their subs an opportunity, see what they got, and try to get them to show a little bit of defense, a little bit of heart, maybe not make this as much of a blowout. If I was the Canton coach, I would just try to encourage them as much as possible, trying to make this not as ugly as it's been so far.
Yeah, you know, it's tough being down by 33 points. It's not fun to play in one of these games, but like you said, we're going to be able to see what these subs can do, if they've got anything to prove. And coming to you shortly, we've got some more women's basketball action. So.
Yeah, no, if I was this coach for the Canton team, I would just kind of tell these subs, like I said, like stay relaxed and just try to like pass it around and see what you're working with. Think of it almost as a practice time. It's sad to say that, but when you're down by this much, you got to just practice, run through your plays, try to get better, because this Lakers team has obviously been in complete control so far, and their subs looking like they're doing all right too, but they're looking like they're starting with their starting lineup right now, the Lakers.
So Gantley here over to Encarnacion. Back to Gantley, moves it over to Torsha. Back up top to Gantley, over to Encarnacion. Lots of movement around the outside. Shot goes up for number 22, Ramatulai C.
Yeah, you know, and as we said it, that both teams are going to bring out their subs, it actually looks like both teams are starting with their starting lineups. I mean, that tends to happen in basketball. Usually starters start the second half, no matter what the score is, so that makes sense. But, I mean, if the Lakers play how they were in the first half with these starters, I'm sure those subs will be right back in.
It's going to be kind of interesting to see how the Lakers react to a potential stronger pressure from these Canton Kangaroos.
Definitely.
Makes you wonder what the Kangaroos coach said in the locker room.
Yeah, maybe try to boost them up a little bit, give them a little bit of confidence.
Culkin trying to make a drive there, just throws it out of bounds again. Lakers here, moving the ball up. Aaron Gantley with the ball, right on that Lakers logo at center court. Back to Gantley, over to Encarnacion, looking for options. Gantley to Torsha, back to Gantley, over to Encarnacion, looking to take the shot, moves it into the paint, but Canton picks it up as they get on the move again. Culkin making a drive, picked up here by Encarnacion. Quick rush back towards the Lakers hoop there. Just dancing on the edge of the rim right there.
That was a nice little drop pass there by Encarnacion. Just couldn't get the layup to fall.
Picked up by Manning. Moves it over to Coons. Over to Watkins. Watkins making commands, yelling commands to her teammates. Drives towards the hoop. Strong layup there, but just doesn't quite go. Gantley with the ball. Nice layup, nice easy layup there for.
Yeah, one thing you could definitely say that puts the Lakers over them completely is their speed. I mean, almost like half their points have been off fast break buckets of them just getting out on the break.
Picked up by the Lakers. Like you said, fast pace, fast feet. Looks like a travel here by the Lakers. 8:03 here in the third quarter, 43-6. Watkins with the inbound. Manning taking her time, moving up. Strong pressure here by the Lakers. Makes a drive to the net. Goes up for the shot, doesn't go. Long, hard, fast pass here by the Lakers, but just goes out of bounds.
You know, that was actually a pretty good shot there. But, you know, honestly, none of the Kangaroos, none of them seem like much of shooters. I mean, throughout the game, they've been getting some good shots. I mean, obviously, Lakers have been bringing the pressure. But even their open shots, they're just completely off the mark. They look a little out of focus the entire time.
Manning with the ball here. Looks to Watkins. Watkins makes a push. Manning with a push there. Stoppage of play. 7:30 left in the third quarter. Canton ball. Looking to get some more scoring opportunities. Get the ball to the net. Move the ball around the outside. Here's Culkin making a drive to the net. Looks like a travel here by Culkin. Lakers pick up the ball.
Yeah, as you said, trying to get like another bucket. They've only had one this entire game. They've had 4 free throws and then the other 2-point easy layup. But aside from that, they have not had any buckets whatsoever.
32, Sidney Ure here. Shot from outside the line there. And here's a point. Here's a couple points for the Lakers. Manning with the ball. Looks to make a push towards the hoop. Drops it to Watkins. Watkins with a nice drive there. Just throws the ball up. No chance of it going in there. Torsha with the ball. Moves it to Encarnacion. Ball goes up. Doesn't go in, but some confusion there underneath the basket. Torsha putting on some pressure there. Culkin with a nice move. Moves it to Watkins. Excuse me. Shot from the 3. Goes off the left side of the basket there.
Yeah, it looks like they're just chucking up shots now.
Not really thinking too much about it, just kind of throwing the ball towards the hoop.
Yeah, they're not really playing with any pride right now, kind of just dribbling around. And anytime they get a second open look, they'll just throw it up.
Encarnacion with the shot from the 3, doesn't go. The Kangaroos picking up the ball. Here's Manning letting her team get set. Telling her teammates to move around a little bit. Over to Watkins. Some trouble there with the hand by Encarnacion.
Just foul there. One thing I wanted to mention, how we've obviously said how many turnovers the Kangaroos have had and how the Lakers have scored so much off fast breaks. Canton, the Kangaroos actually have 21 turnovers for this game. 21. That's 15 more than points they have. And points off turnovers, Oswego scored 25. So over half Oswego's points have been off turnovers. So that's a huge thing. To have 25 out of your 45 points coming off turnovers, that kind of shows how like sloppy and like lackadaisical the Kangaroos have kind of been throughout this game. And it's only the third quarter.
Shot by Canton comes incredibly short of the basket there. But nonetheless, a foul shot for number 1, Gianna Manning. Getting her feet set here. Nice basket there. Nothing but net. Ball goes up again.
Yeah, you know,
Nice
one
2
thing
points
that
there.
Canton's actually beating Oswego in is personal fouls. The Lakers have committed 12 personal fouls where Canton's only committed 3. That's also because a lot of the Lakers' open looks have just been wide open. No one's even been around them to even commit a foul.
Shot there for the Lakers doesn't go. Picked up by number 23, Jasmine Dixon. Manning with the ball at the top. Slides it over to Watkins. Over to St. Andrews. Kangaroos with a shot. And there it is. There's their second basket that hasn't come from the foul line.
Yeah, that was a nice pull-up jumper there by Manning. Jenna Manning, guard, senior guard. But yeah, like you said, that was only their second basket aside from free throws. They're honestly a pretty good free throw shooting team. I believe they're 6 for 6 from the line. So, I mean, that's one thing we could give them, but I mean, that's not going to win you games if you're just relying on free throws, obviously. So they got to look to at least get something here. I mean, down 35, 4:56 left in the third, 45-10. At least try to make this somewhat interesting.
So some confusion here on the court leads to timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like the officials are discussing something right now, but gives another timeout, gives another break to Canton. Maybe he can talk to his players a little, try to run some plays. I mentioned that before. It doesn't look like they're running really any plays. It looks like they're kind of just dribbling around and throwing shots up. If I was the coach, I mean, I'm not sure what his playbook is like, but try to run something to like get these girls into it. Maybe look for future games. Try to move it around and get as many open shots as you can, and maybe you can utilize those plays in future games, because right now it's kind of looking like they're just playing like pickup ball offensively, which is kind of like throwing it around. They don't really have that team chemistry right now at all, having for the entire game.
Yeah, you know, team chemistry is huge in any sport. You go from baseball to hockey to lacrosse, any team sport, team chemistry is huge.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the most skilled players together on a team, but if they don't get along and they don't work well together, it's not going to mean anything. The chemistry is very key.
So as we get back to action here, looks like we've got some new Laker players coming in into the game. Number 34, Marie Sapgaleski. Here at 4:56 left in the third quarter. 15 moves it over to Encarnacion. Back to Torsha. Over to number 23, Kiki Wright. Encarnacion to Torsha. Back to Encarnacion, looking to make a play. Torsha making a drive. Encarnacion making a drive. Gets tripped up there. It looks like we've got a foul shot
nice
here.
Aggressive take there by Encarnacion to draw the foul. You know, we've obviously know they've been hitting their free throws all game, so we'll expect to see the same here.
Ball goes up, just shy of the rim there, just shy of the hoop.
I think I might have jinxed it there.
You might have jinxed it a little bit.
But it's all right. I think they're feeling good about themselves right now. Hits the second.
A little bit of a toilet bowl there. Goes in, puts the Lakers up 46-10 with 4:30 left in the third quarter. Manning here with the ball. Lots of pressure here by
Yeah, no, they're not slowing
Kiki
down.
Wright. 22 now, Billy Rivenberg, I believe. Ball goes out of play.
Yeah, most of the subs are in now for both teams, but they're still bringing the pressure. I mean, these girls haven't played all game, most of them, on the Lakers, so when they're coming in, they're going to come in fired up, ready to play, no matter what the score is. So you love to see that intensity.
Shot there by Encarnacion from the three. Doesn't go. Watkins with the ball here. Fast drive to the hoop, off the backboard, and gets their third basket. Lakers moving the ball in now. 3:45 left. Torsha with the ball, moving it over to right. Ball goes up in the air there for number 34. Moves it across the court, back up top. Nice little soft overhead pass. Shot from the three goes off the rim. Number 11, Morgan Milanen with the ball. Goes back to her. A bump there in the paint. Looks like a ball here for the Lakers.
And, you know, the Kangaroos are still sitting in that 2-3 zone. You like to see them maybe be a little more aggressive here. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Blowout game, but still got end of the third quarter, another fourth quarter to play. Try to put as much pressure on the Lakers as you can, especially against their second unit. I mean, you got nothing to lose. It's making them easy. It's making it easier for them to finish off this game now if you're just letting them pass around.
Torsha with the ball over to number 33, Lila McHale-Carter. Over to Torsha. Torsha makes a nice move there. Over to Encarnacion. Quick drive there to the hoop. Doesn't quite go, but there's some loud horn there. Not quite sure.
I believe that was the shot clock that went off, but it's still going to be Laker ball.
Yeah, the shot clock is blocked by the Brockport flag hanging from the rafters. 33. Moves it in, but it's picked up by the Kangaroos. Looks like Manning with the ball, making a drive down that right side. Backs herself up to the three-point line, over to Watkins. Watkins with a fast drive down the left side. Ball goes up, but doesn't quite go in. That was a loud shot clock horn. I was honestly not expecting
No,
for
it
that.
definitely makes a lot of noise. I mean, when you have a 30-second clock, too, it usually doesn't happen that often where there's like a violation. I think that just went off accidentally because there was still 20 seconds left on the clock.
Gotcha.
And it was still Laker ball. But, yeah, definitely a lot of noise for sure. So they leave Encarnacion open.
You could see she knew as soon as she shot that, she knew that wasn't going in.
Yeah, she even started to run back on defense a little bit because she knew it was off. She felt it.
Canton with the ball up at top, over to number 5. Moves it over to that left side. Barely keeps it in there on her tippy toes. Makes a nice drive, but ball goes right up in the air.
As the Lakers cheerleaders are still cheering, even up 46-12, still showing that Lakers spirit. Love to see that.
Shot from the 3, and it goes. Holy smokes, what a shot there. 1:50 left in the third quarter as time ticks on.
Yeah, she shook off that missed 3 quick.
Oh, yeah.
Comes right back with a bang.
Manning over to Watkins. Watkins looking to make a move. Moves it over to St. Andrews. Shot from just inside the 3 line. Picked up by Watkins under the basket and goes in.
Nice box out there by Watkins for an easy deuce.
49-14 here with 1:20 left. Shot from the 3. Just barely misses. Goes off that bright orange rim. Canton's going to have the ball here just momentarily. 1:11 left in the third quarter here in SUNY Oswego. You know, it is extremely difficult to be playing down by over 30 points.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what sport you're playing, when you're down by that much, whether you're in the game, on the bench, you're the coach, it's a tough situation to be in. But, I mean, you just got to play through it. I mean, the Lakers obviously aren't just going to quit and, like, call it a game. We still got to play throughout the entire 4 quarters.
Ball gets stuck here between the backboard and the rim.
It did get stuck. Corner shot.
We're going to have to use some, oh my goodness. Canton coach just rifles the basketball off the referee there.
As he even has a good laugh about it right there, too.
But
hit her in the back of the head.
Ball's finally down here with 55.6 seconds to go. I believe this is a Canton ball.
Let's see what they can do off the inbound here. Try to run a play or something. Maybe set some screens, try to get somebody open.
Get some fire going for these Kangaroos here.
Yeah.
Moves it into, bucket goes for Joy Culkin.
Nice little post up there, use her body as a shield to wrap around the defender. Nice easy layup.
Here's Torsha over to Mikhail Carter, with the shot from the 3. Just goes far over the hoop there. Culkin with the ball. Moves it to number 2, Autumn Coons. Walking through her teammates in the Laker defense there. Moves it to St. Andrews. St. Andrews gets the bucket there for Canton. The inbound here bounced off the back of Encarnacion.
Yeah, it was a nice power dribble right there for a strong finish. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Shot goes up from Encarnacion. Just shy of a 3-pointer there. As we head into the fourth quarter, Oswego up 49-18. So as we come into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, now we'll conclude the third quarter. I mean, 49-18, not much difference from the end of the half. Still up 31 Oswego, so still a big margin lead, obviously. But
still lots of energy coming from both sides, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers are obviously, even when the starters are in there, like they want to play to their full potential at all times. But we were saying before, we love to see both bench squads going at it a little too, because that brings a little more energy. They haven't really played a lot throughout this entire game, as you could see. But when it's 49-18 and you're bringing these people in, show them what they can do. They're bringing energy, like you said, and both sides are showing a little something. But right now, I know I mentioned it before, but the biggest thing has been all game is fast break points and points off turnovers. I mean, the Lakers' points off turnovers, 25 points off of Canton's 22 turnovers, whereas the Lakers only have 0 turnover. Whereas Canton has scored 0 points off the Lakers' turnovers. So that's a big difference. And Oswego's 19 points have came from fast breaks, too. So they've had a lot of easy layups. I think they should just try to force the Lakers to shoot a little more, back up a little, still put pressure on, but obviously not too much because you don't want them to just run this fast break for this entire fourth quarter too.
You got to find that happy medium between what's the right amount of pressure, but also what's the right amount of leniency in allowing these teams to get some momentum going. Gantley with the ball, over to Daffler, back to Gantley. Ball's in the paint now, makes a drive there. Looks like a travel, yep. Canton picks up the ball here.
It was a good call by the official there.
Manning moving the ball in. Stronger pressure here from Gantley. Here's Culkin with the ball, moving around the outside. Tied up here in front. Ball's out to that left side. Move back, punch back. Shot almost goes for that 3, but not quite. Some rough and tumble struggling there between, I believe, Culkin and Daffler. We've got a Canton ball here. Getting ready to move it in. 33 putting some pressure on the Kangaroos. Shot goes up by number 2, Coombs.
It's a nice attack there. We'd like to see more of that for the rest of the quarter. Like to see Canton attack as much as possible, be aggressive.
Ball barely kept in there by Mikhail Carter. Daffler over to that right side, moves it to number 10. Tatiana Fish, shot from number 33. Ball on the ground there, picked up by Watkins. Culkin looking for that pass, but Watkins says, no, 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 I'm going right to that hoop. Gantley with the ball here now. Moves it over to Daffler, all the way across to Mikhail Carter. Over to Gantley, Gantley to Daffler. Threw it right off her shin there and picked up by Canton. Kind of an odd play there.
Yeah, it actually looked like Gantley hit the floor there. I think she tripped up over a couple of Canton's players. But good sportsmanship there. The Canton players helped her up. Love to see that.
8:24 here in the fourth quarter here in Oswego, New York. The Oswego Lakers up 49-18 over the Canton Kangaroos. Daffler over to Gantley. Coons roughing up.
Yeah, nice aggression there. She was going for the steal. I mean, you love to see any plays like that. Just a little too aggressive, bumped into the girl. Obviously a foul, but still love to see her going for that steal. 49-18 here still, 8:20 left.
Daffler to Mikhail Carter. Picked up by Fish. Double dribble here by the Lakers, giving Canton another opportunity to put some points up on the board. Manning moving it to Coons. Coons to Watkins. Back to Manning.
It looks like they're trying to actually run a little offense here now too. Trying to run a little plays, get a feel for it.
Picked up by St. Andrews. Moving that 1 foot around. Shot goes up by Coons. Doesn't quite go there. Gantley with the ball now. Making her way downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass and I'm homebound. Here's Culkin now with the ball. Making a drive towards the net. Shot does not quite go off in time, but
yeah, as
looks like
Colkin
we're
hit the
gonna
floor
have-
pretty hard there. Driving baseline, driving their strong side, right side. Good hard take, got bumps going to the baseline. There'll be a foul on the Lakers, taking it out of bounds here.
Canton, again, looking to put some more points up on the board. Moves it to Colkin. Colkin with an okay shot there, but doesn't quite go as she falls down.
Bit of a forced shot by Colkin there. Just kind of threw it up, threw herself into someone's body, trying to draw a foul.
Ball goes off the backboard and off the rim there. 7:16 left in the fourth quarter. As we see number 34, Marie Sapp-Gillespie, coming in.
Yeah, as I said before, it looked like they were trying to run a play a little, Canton. You saw number 1 Manning throwing up her fist, trying to run an offense. Try to see them continue to do that a little more here. Get some nice, easy shots up.
Watkins with a nice drive to the hoop. Goes up off that backboard, but tipped off the fingers of Gantley. Some confusion there, center court. Picked up finally by Sapp-Gillespie.
I believe that was actually a 10-second call. I saw the ref throw up his 10 fingers. I believe that's what he called.
As the referees discussed there. Looks like it will still
remain
be Lakers
Laker ball. Not sure what he called there.
Gantley moving it over on that right side. Moves it down to number 10. All the way across. Long pass there. Here's Fish driving towards the hoop with that left hand, and it goes. That was quite a nice shot there.
Great move there by Tatiana Fish. Went strong up to the hoop. Nice little sidestep for a finish. Went it through the contact.
About 6:20 here. Canton with the ball. Moves it up to Watkins. Watkins makes a nice drive, moves it over that left side, and the shot goes up, just leaps and bounds over the hoop there. Here's Gantley moving the ball across. Ball goes up and it goes in.
It's a good look right there. And this is their bench squad, obviously, the Lakers, but they're still running that fast break, trying to run and gun as much as they can. We said before, they're not trying to slow down at all. I mean, they're still going to play to the last minute. Who can blame them? No one's just going to stop playing.
I believe that most recent Laker basket goes to number 20, the sophomore, Sierra Fleming. Shot by Peyton Daffler. Doesn't quite go, but it goes in this time. 5:30 here. Scores 55-18.
Nice look down low to Sierra Fleming for an easy layup. We keep saying it, but all their shots, I mean, yeah, aside from like a few early threes and a couple other jumpers, big layups.
Nice block there by Fleming.
Lakers just keep consistently getting easy layups, whether it's the first squad or the second squad. Good save there.
Not quite sure how she kept that one in, but as you can see, the Canton team incredibly confused on why that wasn't out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she jumped out of bounds. I think she just saved it at the last second, but if you're the other team playing and you see a play like that, you obviously want the ball to go your way, but I think the official made the right call there, letting it play. It was a good save there by Gillespie for the Lakers.
With exactly 5 minutes left here, we've got, I believe, another timeout. Scores 55-18 in favor of Oswego. Even though it is a blowout, it's still an interesting game to watch. You get to see the intensity coming from the Lakers, coming into this game 1 and 2. You get to see the intensity, the ferocity and the fierceness coming from Canton, having not won a game this season at all.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't won a game at all. I mean, they've lost by big margins throughout their other games too, so we can't really say this was a surprise, this game, but you know, you still like to see at the end of the game that they're still like trying to compete, even though it might not be working out for them in the best of ways. They're still trying to fight. But one thing we can look out for, Oswego could reach their highest scoring game of the season. If they start kicking it up in gear in these last 5 minutes, They won 77-62 against Morrisville, which is their highest scoring game. So they're 22 away from that. I would say if this was their starting unit, they'd have a good shot to do that. But we'll see. In the last few minutes, they might decide to slow it down here. But that could be something to look out for.
It's definitely good to get your second line in here, get some game action as you move into the season.
Yeah, give them as much reps as possible, because a lot of them are young too, so you'll need them for the future too. Want to give them as much in live game action as you said.
Shot here from Joy Culkin, makes the 3.
Yeah, and she's been a three-point shooter for them this year. She actually scored 3 in one of their games. She actually banked that one and didn't call it, but she banked it in. It still counts.
Fish with the ball here. Tries to make a nice move there. Picked up by 34, though. Gives the Lakers another 2 points. 4:25 here. Here's Manning with the ball. Makes a move to the right side. Moves it on to Coons. Knocked over here by Tatiana Fish.
Yeah, Fish was aggressive on that one, as she always is. She was trying to front the post on that, trying to deny down low. Knocked the ball out of bounds, but a foul on her. Canton will remain possession.
Here's Manning. Looking around. Makes a move to Culkin, but slides right past her leg and is picked up by Sagan.
Yeah, good idea
Sagan
there.
to Culkin. Picked up by Mikhail Carter. She moves in, moves it to Fleming, over to right, back to Fleming, back to Mikhail Carter, all the way over to right. Shot goes up, wicked short there, goes out of play. Canton picks up this ball.
You could see Coach Sean Pinkerton trying to tell her on that shot, trying to get a little more arc in it. He's throwing his hand in the air. That shot was just a little flat. That's why she got the air ball on that one. Good tip there by the coach.
3:45 here remaining in this game. Coons moves it over to Culkin. Culkin moves down that left side, hands it off to Manning. Manning makes a nice drive to the hoop there, but he's shut down by the Laker defense. Moves it to 20, and it goes.
And there's another basket off a turnover. It looked like there was about 3 hands on that. It looks like she got blocked by like 3 different people, but another fast break score off a turnover for the Lakers. We've been seeing that all game.
Culkin here up top. Moves it to Coons. Coons with the ball here. Looking to make a move. Moves it to Culkin. Culkin getting tripped up there. Makes a couple bounces though, but eventually gets 2 more points. Here's Fleming. Over to right. Right, back to Fleming. Over to Mikhail Carter. Back to Fleming, back to right. Right looking to move that ball down. Here's Mikhail Carter to Fleming. Fleming with the 3-point shot. Doesn't quite go there, but nice opportunity, a nice shot there from the 3-point line. Here's Sagan with the ball. Nice drive to the hoop. Goes up and goes in. Nice shot there.
Yeah, it was a nice baseline move there by Sagan. Gave a little shoulder for a nice little fadeaway mid-range jumper.
Here's Daffler coming in for Fleming.
So I mentioned before that Oswego can maybe break their record for most points in a game this year. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though, because I wouldn't say they've taken their foot off the pedal, because the subs are still playing at a high energy, but their starters obviously aren't in. So with 2.5 minutes left, doesn't look like they're going to get to 77 right now, but they're up 59-25. Last 2 minutes, they'll probably just play this out, try to get this thing over with.
Right to Daffler. Daffler back to right. Right looking for the shot there. Taking those improvements from Coach. Making a nice shot from the 3, but some congestion there underneath the hoop. Picked up by number 31, Jacqueline Rice. Moves it up to Daffler. Daffler over to right on that left side. Down to Rice. Up to Daffler. Daffler with the shot. Nice shot there, but doesn't quite go. Canton picks up the ball, and they get their offense started here. Here's Culkin. Culkin making a nice drive there. Moves it down to Watkins. I'm sorry, that's not Watkins. That's Jasmine Dixon. Lakers pick up the ball here. Over to Daffler. Over to right. Moving it across.
Yeah, it looks like the
reminds me
Lakers
of,
are definitely trying to give everyone a touch right now. As the shot goes up
Nice shot there.
for a splash.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Boom. 3 points there
Lila
for the
McHale
Lakers.
Carter with a nice three after probably a good 10 passes before that shot went up. They're trying to give everyone a touch, trying to move the ball as much as possible. And there you go. A player off the bench, a nice wide open three for a splash.
Culkin moves it to Manning as Manning goes up for the shot with 1 minute left in this contest. Daffler moves it up to right. Right makes a nice move there. Shot it up underneath the basket as Canton moves up. Pass from Manning over to Dixon. Does a little spinorama around the rim there.
Yeah, 62-25 here, 30 seconds left.
Some WWE style stuff going on down there.
Yeah,
The basket.
body's hitting the floor with 30 seconds left in the fourth, but good sportsmanship there by Madison Seguin.
30
helping the
seconds
Lakers
left
up.
here. Manning with the ball, waiting for a team to get set up. Culkin with the ball up top on the left side. Makes a nice drive to the net there. Doesn't quite go. Daffler picks up the rebound. Daffler with a quick drive here. Over to McHale Carter, and it goes. 6 seconds left in this game. Oswego's up 64-25 as time ticks down here. 3, 2, 1. And there's the final horn. Your final score, 64-25.
Yeah, as you
here
saw
in
that
Oswego.
last shot, Carter hit that last shot to end the game. Last 5 points for the Lakers, actually. Ending this on 64-25. So,
Nice contest here.
yeah, I mean, definitely a tough contest for Canton. I mean, but from the start, if you just tuned in recently or from the beginning, you can easily see that the Lakers have been in full control from the beginning. I mean, with everything when it comes to shooting from the outside, shooting from the inside, getting out on the break and fast break points, getting good layups, bringing the pressure on defense. They have 15 steals, Oswego. 15. That is insane. So just that alone, I mean, defensively and offensively, just completely in control. And their bench unit, when they came in too, they had no signs of stopping. We're even able to compete against the first unit of Canton. So, I mean, you look at this Lakers record right now too. It's 2-2 now. That's a big win for them. Their other 2 losses were by pretty small margins. So their record might only be 500, but they're looking like even a better team than that right now, if you ask me.
So as we begin to wrap up here in Oswego, New York, we thank you for joining us tonight. Final score for this game, Oswego taking this one home pretty defiantly. Final score here, 64-25. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chris Brewster, and
I'm Aiden Donovan.
and we will see you next time.